I'm all like this, Anyway, when they watch this video from, I greet you specially. And I know the way they run normally now to my 3 sharp updates where they drop every day by day with this sub. Today, 21st of September. Today, na Thursday. And I know now from Thursday, now they know how weekend will be. Sharply, go enter the battle carrier squad. I carry my keke enter the street or the social media. I never walk out go far before they see that happen. I be bang! Where they sup? Now I say like this so. Until this Mohbad matter, how they trend for everywhere since they buy this, this young guy so. Today, so police don't go exhume the guy body from the grave. Now, yes, they don't go exhume the guy body. Because they want to run autopsy to really find out some kind of things about what he by this guy. And some kind of women where they hear until as they exhume the body, so they say couple like say the guy never really buy before they go bury him. Say couple like say the guy after he take the injection, like say enter coma, they call you as you say they bury the guy up by they call go rush they bury him. And I make many people they complain, say why they rush go bury that guy like that. Any which way I go give them the details of this gist. Just calm down. Before I know from there, I carry my keke walk go front to. I never reach to Georgia again. I be bay. Where they saw? Plus say onto article and Emiloko matter for American court. No say they don't judge the matter. Article don't win the case. The judge court say man. He say article right to get that certificate outweigh Emiloko privacy. Based on say man, they say the certificate when Emiloko submit to INEC say the certificate not clear. No worry, I will give them details of that just now. Finally, as they come up for there now, as they drive reach my the gate now, see and now update to people some people they jubilate, some people they squeeze face. What did they happen? I be bang! That's it. Today, so like this now, the election tribunal for Enugu State, it don't affirm Peter Mba as the governor of Enugu State. They don't give the judgment today. Alright, sharply, more enter the matter will carry us come. So I think I'll beg you before we start this matter. Anyway, you watch this video from, do me one small favor. Let me share this video, make another person see him. Like this now, go start with the first gist, which is I'm Mohbad body, where they don't go exhume. Listen and be blessed. He said police authorities in Lagos State have exhumed the remains of singer Mohbad and are set to begin autopsy. The singer died last week in unclear circumstances, which with Nigerians protesting and calling for justice for Mohbad. While the rapper, known officially as Elerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, was buried less than a day after his death, the spokesman for Lagos State Police Command, Benjamin Hundeyin, said Mohbad's remains have been exhumed. Exhumation completed, autopsy to commence, he tweeted on Thursday afternoon, which is today. Days after the police began a probe into the death of the former Naira Marley signee. The exhumation, done at the singer's graveside in the Berigwe area of Ikorodu, was carried out in conjunction with some health officials. On Monday, police authorities in Lagos inaugurated a 13-man committee to probe Mohbad's death, with Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu asking the Department of State Services (DSS) to join the investigation. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, had ordered the investigation into the rapper's passage, asking the Lagos State Police Authority to carry out a thorough probe. Spokesman of the Nigerian Police Force, Muyiwa Adejobi, quoted the IGP as issuing a direct and urgent directive to the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, instructing him to initiate a swift and comprehensive investigation into the tragic passing of the singer. Following questions about Mohbad's death, several Nigerians demanded justice, calling on the authorities to conduct a thorough probe into the matter. Hundreds are also protesting to draw attention to the conditions surrounding his demise. In several cities, fans carried placards with different inscriptions to press home their demands. Candlelight processions are also expected to take place across the country. On Thursday, Senator Elisha Abo visited Mohbad's family alongside Nollywood stars Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike. During the visit to the singer's family home in the Lekki area of Lagos State, the lawmaker assured them of justice. He is also promising to lead campaign for the setup of a creative economic commission. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Entertainment Economy said the move will address conflicts within the creative industry, including disputes related to record labels and artist contracts. Voila. Anyway, we thank God say the devil will take the matter serious, because like say everybody lock up like it considers, so the police say they foresee lock up for this matter. Anyway, as they do the investigation, everybody torchlight still there on this matter. We'll see the observed thing, because this matter we must see the end. Not be all those, not be like all those other matter where they will say, oh, they do investigation though, before nothing happen. Nobody will hear anything about the matter again. This one's Nigerians already and never see anything. Also, the next gist, which is the judgment where American judge give for the case between Atiku and Emilokon, where Atiku take win the case. The judge got to say Atiku's election petition outweighs Tinubu's privacy rights because Nigerian president submitted unclear certificates to INEC. Listen and be blessed to the full details now. It said Judge Jeffrey Gilbert of the United States District Court of the Northern District of Illinois on Tuesday said President Bola Tinubu weakened his education privacy rights when he submitted a contentious certificate to run for office in 2022. The judge said he need to confirm the genuineness or otherwise of the certificate Mr. Tinubu submitted to the INEC outweighed Mr. Tinubu's personal concerns over its consequences. Nigerian opposition leader Atiku Abubakar has sought a subpoena to obtain Mr. Tinubu's academic records following several inconsistencies that characterized the submission Mr. Tinubu certified under oath to the Nigerian Electoral Office. Mr. Tinubu had desperately fought to have his records blocked and inaccessible to Mr. Abubakar, who argued he applied for the subpoena directing discovery of his credentials from Chicago State University in order to seek Mr. Tinubu's nullification at Nigeria's Supreme Court. Mr. Tinubu said granting his opponent access to his records would infringe on his privacy rights under Family Education and Privacy Rights Act, a U.S. law that protects academic records of students. But Judge Gilbert, in his ruling on September 19th, said the opposition candidate's election petition, in which the records he sought would be used, far outweighed Mr. Tinubu's privacy interest because he himself exposed his records to public scrutiny by submitting a controversial diploma to INEC, knowing the political stakes of other contenders. Mr. Gilbert said FERPA permitted records disclosure if it is necessary to comply with a lawfully issued subpoena or judicial order. Here, the court finds the applicant's interest in obtaining intravenous records from CSU outweighs intravenous privacy rights because intravenous put his diploma at issue by submitting it to the INEC, Mr. Gilbert said in his ruling issued late Tuesday over the case filed on August 2. He said Mr. Abubakar's petition was far too crucial to ignore and that it outweighed Mr. Tinubu's feeble claims to privacy rights. Baka. This matter sweet me, sha. But wait, when I notice one thing, I see how quick they take judge this matter for America. Matter where Atiku carry go court August 2nd. September 19th, they don't give judgment. They see, if the Nigeria now they go adjourn until the UA carry the case go court until the matter go tire you. Now, we will see where this matter go carry us go. We do here with the observe. Until our last gist, so I drop this last gist carefully, which is the tribunal judgment that they give today in favor of Peter Umba of Enugu State. Listen and be blessed. He say the gist now say the Enugu State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal in Enugu has upheld the election of Peter Umba of the PDP in the March 18, 2023 poll. The Labour Party governorship candidate Chijioke Ediogo had approached the tribunal to challenge the declaration on the grounds that Umba wasn't qualified to stand for the election due to an alleged forgery of his NYSC certificate and cases of overvoting in Udenu, Nkanu East and Enugu East local government areas. But the tribunal, chaired by Justice Kudirat Murayo Akanu, dismissed all grounds of the petition. He stated that NYSC is not a requirement for contesting for the office of the governor, and there is nowhere that the NIC certificate was attached to the documents the governor submitted to INEC. On the Labour Party's candidate claim of wrong computation of results in Udemu local government, the panel said the petitioner failed to prove this case. The court said witnesses called by a dog gave the same testimonies for different polling units and wards, even though they are in different local governments. The panel also said that Labour Party's witnesses were not duly accredited agents by INEC, which makes their testimony invalid. The court, based on the witnesses from the right agents in the 3 units, deducted 51 votes from the PDP and added the same to the Labour Party, but they held that the deduction was not enough to overturn Mohbad's election. In the Agamu polling unit in Nkanu East, the panel cancelled the vote for all parties because the witness PW10 proved he was there and the right person. In the remaining 11 polling units, the tribunal held that the witness did not sign the result sheet, and their witnesses were discontinuous because they could not prove they were party agents. After resolving all the matters, the tribunal dismissed the petition for lack of merit. Yeah. Anyway, now the gist for today to my 3 sharp updates we need to hear. No say I want to bring updates when I know what it is up for the country. Anyway, just thank God for everything.